Smart, smart, do. We are the children, the children of God. Come, come, come. We change our world. We have what it takes to do it smart and make it smart. Welcome to our Smart Do.
Hello, class 5 peoples. Welcome again to today's lesson. In the previous lesson, we looked at heat transfer. We looked at the modes in which it can transfer. We said that once it moves from one point to the other point, that is now what we call it transfer. We say that heat transfer in solids takes place through a method we call conduction. Conduction is the method by which solids heat transfer in solid takes place. So, what are conductors? Conductors are materials which conduct heat. Materials which conduct heat are called conductors. Remember that not all solids will conduct heat. Not all solids will conduct heat. For example, we have a burning candle here. Then here we have a metal or an iron nail. We have an iron nail on this part, and on this part we place maybe a piece of wood. We have a piece of wood on this side, and on this side we have a nail. Where do you think conduction will take place? You are holding this part and the other person is holding this part. Who will feel heat first compared to the other? We see that the person holding the nail will feel heat faster compared to the person holding the wood. In fact, the wood, instead of conducting heat, it will start burning. The wood will start burning. Why? Because it cannot conduct heat. So, materials that conduct heat are called conductors. These are materials that conduct heat. Materials that conduct heat are called conductors. So we have good conductors and poor conductors. Materials that conduct heat are called conductors, so the good conductors of heat. Poor conductors of heat are materials that do not conduct. Materials that do not conduct heat. Materials that do not conduct heat are called poor conductors of heat, and they are also called insulators. Poor conductors of heat are also called insulators. They are called insulators because they are used to prevent heat from flowing or from burning. In case of we are working out using conductors, good conductors. So, examples of good conductors of heat, we have anything that conducts heat. We have aluminium. Aluminium is a good conductor of heat. Another one, yes, we have steel. Steel is a good conductor of heat. In fact, we say all metals are good conductors of heat, except one we call graphite. What is graphite? Graphite is that piece that is found in a pencil. That's something that is in a pencil. It is called what we call graphite. That is the one that you use when writing or drawing. So, good conductors, we have aluminium, we have iron, we have copper, we have zinc. These are examples of metals: aluminium, steel, iron, copper, zinc. Those are examples of good conductors of heat. What are some of the examples of poor conductors of heat? Anything that cannot conduct heat. I said one, I began by giving an example of wood. We have wood, we have plastic, we have paper. Paper cannot conduct heat. We have feathers. We have rubber. These are some of the examples of poor conductors of heat. So I said good conductors of heat are materials that will conduct heat from one point to the other. Poor conductors of heat are materials that you cannot or do not conduct heat from one point to another. And we give examples of good conductors as aluminium, steel, copper, iron, zinc. Poor conductors we have wood, plastic, paper, feathers, rubber, and anything else, or even a piece of cloth. A cloth is a poor conductor of heat. Where can we use good conductors of heat? For example, look at the kitchen utensils. We have aluminium and steel. These are used in making cooking utensils. Good conductors of heat are used in making cooking utensils. They are used in making utensils. We also have the electric kettle, even making the iron box. These things which use heat are made using good conductors of heat. So good conductors of heat are used in making cooking utensils. What about poor conductors of heat? I say that poor conductors of heat are called insulators. What is to insulate? To insulate is to prevent heat from flowing outside. So poor conductors of heat are used in making handles. They are used in making handles of cooking utensils. They are mostly or mainly used in making handles of cooking utensils. For example, when you look at an electric kettle has a plastic coating at the handle. This plastic coating is to prevent your hand from burning when you are holding that kettle. When you look at a cooking pan or a saucepan, the handle of a saucepan is made of plastic or wood. It has a plastic or a wooden handle. So those are uses of poor conductors of heat. For example, you see when you feel cold, you have to wear a pullover. A pullover will prevent heat from flowing out of your body. It will act as an insulator. So that is all about good and poor conductors of heat. Thank you.